So I soaked some yellow peas and we got some of the residue off. And now what we're doing is we're boiling the peas. And what happens is it creates foam. And what you want to do is you want to take all the foam out, as so that we get a really, really good, clean flavor on the peas, excuse me. And once we kind of get and skim off all this foam, that's when the onions and the spices and the olive oil go in. All right, so we got it boiling and we got all the foam off. So here come the onions. We cut 3 large onions. Maybe I'll cut one more and add it. And then we put in a bunch of olive oil. I'll eyeball it, but just follow the recipe. So I'm making a much larger batch than normal. And then we're going to put in some bay leaves and a little bit of oregano. So these are optional. I'm going to put some garlic cloves in there. Again, we're doing a monster portion. So in general, I would say maybe just 1 or 2 if you're making a single portion. And that, again, just brings a little extra flavor and makes it taste a little more strong, but it's actually non-traditional in Greece. They make it just with onions. So we're just blending this until we get a nice pureed consistency, and then it goes back in the pot just to get the right consistency we're looking for, which is a dip and not necessarily a soup, but it can be made either or. It can be made as a soup or a dip. I like it as a dip, but it can be anywhere in between.
So after a couple bites, definitely can say that this is pretty flavorful if you add in like the capers, the olives, the tomatoes, the cucumbers with it. I think it's really good and definitely a really good like little snack. I'm gonna give it an 8.2.
Love split peas and Kalamata olives, so super excited to dig into this one. Let's try it out. Wow, this is super good. I'm gonna go 9.3.
I I like the cucumbers, tomatoes. I think with the addition of the capers in this, it's good. It's a lot of mush. Not really my favorite. I'm gonna go like 7.2.
All right, so this Greek fava has a special place in my heart. First time I ever had it was on my honeymoon with my wife in Greece. Delicious, really healthy meal. Okay, so I made this a bunch of times. I really like this batch. A little bit more water than usual. I usually like it to be a little bit more of a dip than a stew, but taste-wise, really good. I'll give it an 8.3. Really enjoy it, and hoping the team did as well.